my name is Priscilla Tureti, and today we want to answer this question. Other than stocks, is there another investment that we can invest for those people who don't want to be involved actively? Yeah, so for me, I just want to answer in such a way that when you talk about stock, I want to use this analogy. Let's say that you want to move from here to Kisumu. Maybe you have an appointment at Kisumu, and then you decide, and myself maybe have another appointment at the same place, but have it tomorrow. So the question I want to ask you today, if you want to go to Kisumu, now that you have an appointment in 3 hours time, what are you going to use? I know you're going to give me this answer. I'll use what? A plane. And for myself who has an appointment maybe tomorrow, I'll decide to use what? A matatu. So the reason why we have settled on this is because of what we want. And for sure, when it comes to investment, if you want to get rich so fast, then stock is the best alternative for you. But if you want maybe you increase from day to day, then you use what? Matatu. So when you talk about a matatu and a plane, they refer to maybe you want to get rich very fast, and if you want to get a matatu, you want to get rich maybe after a given period of time. So for those people who want to get rich so fast, you don't want to take this slow base, then what you want to use is what? Is stock. So when you talk about stock, for instance, you have different kinds of stock. We have those people who are buying stock from different companies. So if you buy stock, it's like you have investment. You have a share in that stock, and that's what you call stock. So other than stock, that's now I want to answer the question. Other than stock, are there other investment? Yeah. Investment number 2 that we want to talk about is Treasury Bills and Treasury Bonds. Sometimes this word are used interchangeably, but that's not the case. When you talk about a Treasury Bill, is an investment which takes less than 2 years and below. But when you talk about Treasury Bonds, these are government issued bonds that takes more than what? More than 2 years. If you want to invest for less than 1 year, that's a Treasury Bill. If you want to invest for more than 2 years in any investment, we talk about Treasury Bonds. So when you talk about that, what does it mean? For instance, a situation whereby the government wants to raise money from the public. What it does, it comes to the public. What it does, it gives out papers which are in form of bonds. And whenever you invest, you buy those bonds, you are investing in that bonds. That's number 2. Then we go to number 3. Another kind of investment when we want to talk about is MMF, money market fund. Sometimes people want to invest in money market fund, but they don't understand what it means. So when we are investing in Treasury Bonds, most of the biggest investor is what? Are banks. The reason why banks invest in Treasury bills is because they have financial muscles. They have a lot of money that you can do what? You can invest at once. For instance, if you want to say maybe for you to invest in a Treasury bond, maybe you need like 100 million for you to get good discount. Then it makes it difficult for the common man to invest as an individual. So what happens? We have a money market fund manager. What they do, they realize that, you know what, make myself, Priscilla cannot be able to invest because it doesn't have muscles. So what it does is it creates a product we would call money market fund. So Priscilla, Cyprian, maybe Clinton, all of them do what? Pull their funds together. Once they pull these funds together, they put it in this money market fund. And then now the fund manager does what? Goes to the what? To the government, and is able to negotiate and take advantage of what? Good rates. So as an individual, you cannot invest through a money market fund. But as as banks are able to do what? To invest in Treasury bills and Treasury bonds because they have the financial muscle. So whenever people come together, just a kind of look at an Arambe, whereby you have one basket together, and then you bring this person A, person B, D, and all of them do what? Put these funds together. And now the money market, the fund manager, what he does, he goes now to the government, lend this money to the government. Once this money is lent to the government, they are able to negotiate on the rates and everything. So those are the investment. We also have other investment like real estate investment. Maybe you want to buy a property and the likes. You don't want to be involved actively. So whenever you invest there, you'll be able to do what? Earn returns. So these are the kinds of investment that if you want to invest and maybe you are that risk averse. When you talk about risk averse, are those people who don't want to take risks. These are the people who can invest in where? Treasury bills. There's something I've also forgotten, the corporate bond. Now let's look at a corporate bond. What does it mean? Sometimes people don't understand what's the difference between a corporate bond and what? Maybe a treasury bond. People don't understand. Now when companies want to raise, the same way the government wants to raise money from the public, it does what? It brings a paper to the public which is purchased by people and they get money. So the public gets money. Even companies like maybe Safaricom, like Safaricom, we have so many companies. So when they come, they do what? They bring their bonds, their papers, they issue it to the public and they buy it from. Now these are companies, not now the government. We call them corporate bonds. I think we have understood. There's a lot maybe you want to learn. What does it entail? Maybe if you want to invest in stocks, what does it entail? How do I start? Where do I open the account? How do I go about it? Maybe I will be a phone call away. You can reach me out on 0713 348 649, or you can DM me on Investor360KE. That's my YouTube channel. Anything that you want to learn, you can reach me, or you can WhatsApp me on the same number and be able to, maybe I'll be able to teach you, coach you, train you on how to start and do those investments. So thank you so much. Because maybe I know we have a lot of questions, just leave them on the comment section. We'll be able to address the question. Thank you so much. We're looking for another engagement like this. Peace.